Sir?
Why did Keith Davis resign from Metro Narcotics?
Due to a lot of things that happened and things that we discovered, and when evaluating our program, we felt like it was best. It was a mutual agreement that Keith probably should step down as the commander. It was not going in the direction that we felt like it should go in, so he stepped down and took another position.
Can you be more specific?
No, sir. I think that's...
Well, and it may be helpful to share, in light of some of the allegations that were made through the story and things that were brought to our attention. Joe, you may want to share the different things that have been analyzed and changed within the program.
What we saw is that we wanted to focus on different leadership because we wanted to get away from some of the things that we're doing. We wanted to increase the amount of buys that we're doing, meaning the larger amounts. We wanted to move in different directions. It was brought to light. We heard a tape that was brought to light in the last couple of months that did not represent what we wanted our unit to look like or how we wanted to act. So a lot of that went in consideration when discussing this.
What was on that tape?
It was a 60 tape. It was the minute. It was the tape that 60 minutes played. Sorry.
Given his resignation, Scott, I guess this is for you. Why is he still employed as law enforcement officer? Given that
It was just, we needed to go in a different direction leadership-wise, not of anything. We thought about terminating or anything like that. We just needed different leadership in the narcotics unit, and that's what the board decided, the control board for the narcotics unit. And it was just time to place a new way of thinking in that process.
And
when did
maybe
this
share
happen?
how...
When did he resign as the, what was the official title? Was it the leader of the narcotics unit? Is that the official title that he used to have?
Commander.
Commander of the narcotics
Yes,
unit, okay. And this decision, you probably know that already, Errol, just to bring me up to speed, that he resigned or was relieved of that duty?
Yes, ma'am. In the last
when?
2 months, he has resigned, and maybe last 3 months.
Tell them your role with Metro Narcotics as an advisory role and how
So,
that's established.
Yeah. So Metro Narcotics, that's a good point. We didn't describe that. Is set up through the city. So the city does all their finances, handles all that stuff. But you have a commander of the unit that does the day-to-day operations that runs that unit. They just talked about Rod Waller will be the new one. Keith Davis was the commander. They have an advisory board, and that advisory board is made of one representative from each department. Usually it's the chief of police of Oxford, it's the sheriff of Lafayette County. This instance, it's the chief deputy, Scott Mills, and it's the chief of police from the university. There's been times where you can appoint a designee. I put an assistant chief in there, one of my investigators over there, and you advise them on which way the unit should be going. You advise them on, you look at their budgets, personnel issues, things like that. So that's how the unit is set up.
Okay. And he resigned 2 or 3 months ago because you were aware of this 60 minutes investigation?
We were evaluating the unit through the BuzzFeed article, a lot of things that came forward. We started a self-evaluation of the unit, putting things in place. We wanted to have so that our community had, understood. We knew these things would come out, and we didn't want the community to lose trust in us. So we want to put some things in place so that we could secure that trust, and they know that we're doing the very best practices that we could. We don't always get it right. We're not going to say that. We made some mistakes as it's been brought out. So during that, then we heard this tape from 60 Minutes, which pushed us to reassure us that we were making the right decision.